Hi everyone, this is Jamu Jimmy and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Survivor. We are here and we are on Kobo, and you may have skipped the
Let's
last
move.
video, and if you did, you didn't really miss anything. We just went around collecting some stuff, and we also accomplished one of the bounty hunting missions. And so now that we went and we talked to everyone, I mean, I guess I see if anybody has anything else to say, but I don't think anybody has anything to say. So we're gonna see about aligning the arrays. We know exactly where that is because we've been investigating that spot for a while now. And
welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home.
yeah, okay.
See you around, Cal.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, nobody's interested.
I heard back from some of my friends who were dismissed from the academy. They didn't take kindly to being silenced by the Empire, and they're planning to do something about it.
Oh yeah?
We are arranging a meeting. Turns out there are more people ready to take action than we thought. I don't suppose you'd be interested in coming along.
Maybe another time. I've got some things I need to take care of.
I figured. Hey, you know what they say, though.
I have a feeling I don't.
Sooner or later, a charged hydron emulsion solution will find its way back to equilibrium.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Talk to you soon. I need to gather my things.
Well, that's interesting. So Towa's going on an adventure.
Oh, these samples are just right. Great work finding them, Cal.
I must be alone now.
Oh, she has something to say.
Say, I never told you how I got out of that bind with Sork, did I?
Don't tell me you cut a deal with him.
Ah, please. And I thought we were getting to know each other, Cal. I got tired of playing Sork's game. Did a bit of freelancing. Sork gets word and summons me to Ordo Eris.
But it was a trap.
Yeah, of course. Better to walk into the trap you know than the one you don't see. I stroll right into his fighting pit. His goons descend. Sork thinks he has me until I start singing.
Not where I thought this was going. How did that save you?
Everyone's got a weakness, and Sork's is obsession. He fell for someone once, long ago. Loverboy used to sing to him. Well, I found Loverboy. I told Sork if he ever moved against me, he'd never hear that sweet voice again. Ain't that a heartbreaker? Love will make you do crazy things like spare someone's life when you really shouldn't.
Okay, cool story.
Come back later, yeah?
I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
Be seeing you.
Seems like every time you set to kick the grav ball, they pull it away. I'm chock full of regrets. The last time I saw Seer, all I can do now is hope that somewhere out there she forgives me.
I'm sure she does. No regrets, Grease. I gotta keep moving.
Hey, that goes for both of us, kid. Always something to do, huh?
Oh, this guy woke up. Or no, this is a different guy. Never mind. Just, yeah, take a little pit stop. And now we're ready to head out.
Hey, Mark, you remember to charge the hydro converters?
I asked you to do that, old boy.
Ask me. Who's the boss around here anyway?
Hard to say, but we should probably figure that out.
Good one. Good rebuttal, Monk. Okay, so since we're going potentially to the end, let's take our golden boy out. Let me just attend to some other business I have.
It's all right.
He's petting him with the force. This is our man,
Hey there, friend.
my favorite Neko. are riding him in style, pretty much right here.
Lot of chatter on the comms, kid. How you doing?
Just reached the control center. I'll let you know if I run into any trouble.
Welcome. I am Centauri Kree, the director of this experimental facility. Safety protocols require one person to remain here while the arrays are active.
Breeze, unless one of us is gonna stay behind, we need someone here to activate the arrays.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll ask around. See if anyone's got a death wish. Maybe Turgle?
Maybe not Turgle.
Yeah, I don't quite trust Turgle with my life. I wonder if anything's gonna be different here. I
Focus.
should save just in case. But I did
Off we
see
go.
that this door is open now. This one back here. Ah,
Purge
okay.
troopers. What are they doing here?
Yeah, tough for you. Give me a fight.
Oh my god, come on, man. You know what?
Help me, BD.
I don't need to deal with it.
You are weak. Blast you. And fight me. I'll end this.
Okay.
A loss will not be my fault. Luck favors you. Your end is near. Someone get it. Don't quit.
This is what I wanted.
I can't do this by myself.
Let's go again.
Investigation beginning.
Valueless.
Try me again, try me. Okay, fine. Oh, whoops, I could've. Never mind.
Collision indisputable. Leaving unauthorized. Systems failing.
Oh my god, come on, man.
I need one.
Target is quick. Attack now. Pointless evasion. Oh, die.
Hey, Buzz, Sim.
I have been hit. Attack successful. Finish the target. Attack.
Help me. Replenishing will not help.
Sustaining damage. Get back here. Move in.
Another Sim.
Damage dealt.
You coward.
One more. Let's go. I see you there.
They were waiting for us.
About the Alignment Control Center. With a subterranean monitoring system, state-of-the-art security for its day, and an observation deck, the control center served as the nerve center of the research and experimentation on Kobo. Its primary purpose, however, was the alignment of the various arrays throughout Kobo and its moon. Upon alignment, the Republic's experimental wave technology was capable of dispelling Kobo matter.
Maybe Bo told him we were coming. Throw me sim, bud. Just in time.
Okay, so nothing there. All right. Look at this guy sleeping on the job.
Kree must have locked down the facility when they evacuated. That's not gonna stop us. Can't go this way.
Proceed to the observation deck to initiate alignment.
Huh. Gotta hand it to Kree. She thought of everything.
Ooh, right. Where are we going?
No lift platform here. See, you made it.
Breeze informed me you're in need of assistance, so here I am.
It's a long trip. Couldn't have been easy.
I might be 200 years old, but I'm as spry as a Padawan. Amazing. Oh, Cal, this is simply amazing.
Can you start the arrays when we're in position?
Oh, I stand ready for your order. It would be my honor to see Master Kree's dream alive once more.
We're your master.
Destination unlocked. Tantalar. Nice. The arrays. Within a control facility at the center of Rambler's Reach, Cal was able to align Kobo's arrays to point at the abyss. With the last in place, Z arrived to offer assistance. She would activate the arrays for Cal and fulfill her former master's dream. Understanding that their journey could be a one-way trip, the crew are nevertheless resolved, steeling themselves for whatever may come. Tantalar beckons. Indeed it does.
Time to head back to the Mantis, buddy. And go through the abyss. I'm not thrilled about it either. It's the only way we're getting to Tantalar.
Cool.
Breathe.
Hopefully my Neko friend is up there. And he is not. Wow, what betrayal. No, purple's alright. Where's that? Is that my guy? Nah, I want the purple one. He was way more loyal to me than you were. That doesn't look like mine. Oh no, he's here! Oh, that's very cool.
Thanks for the ride.
New conversations are available at Pyloons. Oh, okay. Well, sure, let's go talk to the gang one last time. Maybe I'll start with Doma.
Hey, Cal. Check out the wares.
You ain't got no wares. I've cleared you out. Those don't believe.
Could be great for you.
Oh yeah, I'd love to buy any of these if I could. Ooh. Went down to 16 FPS right there.
Hey, Grease. You alright?
Just, you know, a little distracted is all. I mean, I'm about to fly freehand into a stellar anomaly with an appetite for starships. And I'll tell you, my palms haven't been this sweaty since...
You can do this.
Yeah, sure. I can do this. Oh, who asked you anyway? Go do what you gotta do.
Be seeing you.
I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
Oh, what happened
Just
to...
like that.
As far as I can tell, didn't even have time to radio me.
Criff. That is just... Oh, Criff.
Hey, Toa.
Hey. I've been mulling over what you said about the future of Kobo. I think you're right to have hope. History has always been wont to change course suddenly and irrevocably. Did you ever hear about the discovery of the Auric Cluster during the High Republic?
No, I didn't.
Would you like to hear about it?
Of course.
Sure, I'd like to.
Zanet Otzian was appointed Republic Ambassador to the Auric Cluster, which had just been identified as populated. Several Republic picket ships had been destroyed near the cluster. It was strongly suspected that Auric civilization was spacefaring and warlike. Zanet was escorted by a contingent of Republic starfighters. Everyone expected a confrontation. Unfortunately, her journey coincided with the fall of the Starlight Beacon. She lost all long-range communications and was stranded just inside the cluster, separated from her military escort. She was discovered by a passing Auric ship and could not escape before it overtook her. And when she was boarded, she was met with a diplomatic convention bearing gifts from the riverbeds of Auric 3. Had she been accompanied by a wing of starfighters, things could have gone quite differently.
I'm glad things turned out well there. Not quite sure we can count on good faith from the Empire, though.
All I'm saying is that history turns on small events with unthinkable consequences. I don't plan to give up on the future, no matter the past.
I'm glad to hear you say it, Toa.
That's pretty true.
Some other time, okay?
Butterfly effect.
Cal, did you hear? That fool Grok got done in by an Imperial patrol.
Brock's dead?
Even told the old bastard to be careful when he left.
You sent him alone?
I thought he could handle it. He with just nabbing a fuel injector. At least the fuel injector didn't take a single hit. That geezer sure didn't know his way around a payload.
Guess you and Grok weren't so close, huh?
No, this is what the old man would have wanted. Call it my bereavement tax.
How did she get it? That don't make sense. Grok is killed stealing a valuable fuel injector from Imperial territory. Though Diana managed to recover the injector, she's still processing the loss of her partner in crime. Yeah, that don't add up.
Come back later, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know about that. I think I spent all my money.
Tempting.
I must be alone now.
I'll talk to Monk.
Heritage ran out of here in a hurry. Have anything to do with those lights in the sky?
Z's helping us out. Monk, we're about to take off. Don't know when we'll be back. If we'll be back.
That sort of trip. I see. Well, you've got no open tabs, so I suppose all that's left to say is good luck. And come to Pyloon Saloon. And we hope to see you soon.
Catchy song. Maybe you missed your calling.
Never too late to try something new.
Say a final farewell to Monk.
See you around, Cal.
Alright.
Keep on doing your thing.
Yep. Will do. Okay, then let's go see if Scuba's here. Nah, Scuba's like roaming the world, living his best life.
Cal, buddy. You ain't been here long, have you?
No, not long.
Oh, me? I've been on Kobo for most of my life. Came all alone when I was a little sprout. Age of 12, if you can believe it.
Really? All by yourself?
That's right. Heard there was fortune to be had, as long as you ain't a lazy bones. And I jolly well ain't. Oi, Cal, good to see you.
Let's chat later.
Let's talk later.
Okay, they don't want to say bye? Let's talk to Bay.
Are you ready to go?
Just about.
When we confront Bode, just remember, he has what he wants. He will fight to the death to keep it. We'll speak later.
Yeah, I can't see Bode walking away from this. It is what it is.
We can talk later.
Okay, Philly's not interested in me if I don't have plans. Alright, let me go say bye to my best friend on this planet. Alright. We don't need to speak, we just have an understanding. Alright, let's do this. Let's talk to this version of Grease, I guess.
Let's talk in a bit, yeah?
Okay, never mind. And Marin?
Say we catch Bode. What do you think we should do?
He must pay. But we must always remember that there are people counting on us.
You're right. Our friends. Anyone who survived Jedi. We can't let them down.
We won't.
But what does that mean?
Droid, try not to get Cal in too much trouble.
If we capture him, are we killing him? Is that what she's suggesting?
Where do we go?
Let's do it. Tanalore. I'm not looking at the map. Oh! I didn't think we would have to go to light speed. I guess the abyss is further than I thought, though.
Hope Grease is ready for a bumpy ride.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you, Z.
what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagengara was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
Hey, great pep talk, kids. Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look.
Wow. Here we go. I know. You want to fly this thing? I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow. Great. Now it's an obstacle course. Coming too fast?
But you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
I'm rerouting power from deflectors to the engines.
What are you, crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
You're right. It's my ship, ain't it? Greasy does it, baby! Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
We need to go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, they'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
You know I do, Cal. Let her ride.
Now.
You did it, you three-armed son of a Gundar!
Well, at least none of us lost our cool. Huh. Wow. I hope it's worth it.
The Abyss. Piloting through the very heart of the Koboh Abyss, Grease at last rediscovered his lost confidence, deftly maneuvering through the debris of starship wreckage. However, around them the path began to fray and collapse as the arrays on Koboh began to fail. Hearing the voice of Seer in his mind, Cal drew upon the lessons of his former mentor to guide his hand, trusting in the Force and pulling the hyperdrive controls, launching the Mantis into a blind drum. The Mantis skips through hyperspace and, after a tense moment, emerges on approach to a beautiful blue-green world, Tanalorr. We did it! Hooray!
So, this is it. Tanalorr. You and Mary be careful out there, okay? Yeah, you too, BD.
We'll all be okay, Grease.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Cal. I don't plan on living out my days on this rock, especially not with that traitor.
We'll be back soon.
I'll keep things ticking here.
Oh, she has nothing. She's just with me. Okay. Haven's Edge. Okay. Well, this is pretty magical. High Republic droids. High Republic droids are now obsolete Republic droid fallen during battle with the Nihil invaders of Tanalorr. The droid gave a valiant defense of the planet. See, so the Nihil must be here. Or whoever survived, whoever won this battle has to still be here. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So cool. Some High Republic monolith. Jedi meditation spot. Overlooking a natural vista, Jedi of old often frequented this spot to clear their minds and find calm within themselves. Well, this would have been a good spot for the meditation, or the save spot, save point. Alright. Let's go kill our best friend. Are we just gonna get his daughter then? She's just gonna be ours and then we're gonna be like a instant family?
So this is Tanalorr.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
The temple's this way. Dagon and Centauri Kree planned their future here.
And look where it got them.
Why is there this random spot? I love the water. It's so pretty. Looks like Caribbean water. Or Caribbean beaches. See, with all this plant life though, there's gotta be like an ecology or an ecosystem here. There's gotta be predators. The Verdant Gardens. Oh, I can't see. Okay. Nice.
Bode will not let this end peacefully. He has already used fatherhood to justify betrayal and murder. Now we have him cornered, with nowhere else to run. He will kill or be killed. Well, say something!
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. But Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well. We will give Bo the choice to stand down. For Kata's sake.
And ours.
I don't know. That's a tough one. He killed Cordova in cold blood, you know, like... I don't know. Gotta answer for that. This is a Nihil ship or something. Nihil missile. Buried invasion. The unexpected invasion of Tanalorr forced the Order to flee their new sanctuary. How the Nihil discovered Tanalorr remains a mystery. Yeah, maybe they have the technology to navigate the abyss. I don't know. It really does seem peaceful here, though. It's nice.
I keep thinking about something Seer once said. A warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side. You will too.
Why was there a... Oh, examine.
He's still here.
Good.
I mean, where else would he be? Got no roof outside of this place. Can we sabotage the ship? Nah. Yeah, if there's no animals, what are they gonna do to eat? Some vegans?
Fall back to the temple. The Nile are enveloping our position. Master Gera, that is an order.
Last stand. The Jedi, led by Dagan Gera, made their last ill-fated stand against the invading forces. How did Dagan get out of that then? Ceremonial fountain, a tri-pointed water feature built to symbolize the three core pillars of the Jedi Order: the Force, knowledge, and self-discipline. Jedi strive at all times to gain mastery over all three. I see 4 points though, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe I'm misunderstood or misunderstanding this, but interesting.
Do you hear that?
Katja.
All your friends go so bright. When the sky is clear, I can sense you're near. Looking down on me. Ghost star, silent in the sky.
Sounds pretty good.
Now I start to wonder why. Show me your
wonder why he left her outside. I just want to see what's up. Is she done singing?
CD1.
Hey, Katsa. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
Yeah.
He said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
Kata, your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Okay. Follow me. I don't like it here. It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
You're very pretty.
Kata! How did you get here?
It wasn't easy.
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Kata. This is the only way to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire, including Kata and you. But you have to surrender now.
Go outside, Kata.
Listen to them, please!
I will decide what's best for my family!
Look at this beat down, oh!
Really, Cal?
Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
Yo, I don't need help. I can solo this man.
That's it. Bleed out. It's over, Kestis!
Give me a stim.
beat me, Cal.
Help, BD.
Oh, he used his move against me? Oh, that's low, yo. That's low.
Quick, help! Help, please! Another.
Oh no, into the stone. Am I supposed to do something there? Yo, I don't want to embrace it, but okay, fine, you know what? Rip his arms off. Where do you learn these moves?
Help me, BD! I need something, buddy.
Not a chance.
Help!
How you?
Hey, BD? Buddy!
Oh wait, that went through his arm. What the?
Ready?
Right here, buddy!
There we go.
Don't put this on your daughter.
Mode, we know what it's like to grow up alone.
Please, listen to them, Papa!
All right. And when the Empire comes, will you be able to protect my little girl? I'm sorry, Kada. I tried.
With his own gun, technically. Bodakuna. During both force powers, his block meter will be exhausted. Press the attack. Okay, Bod has come too far to falter at the last moment. Among the ancient stones of Tanalor, he will fight with a former Jedi's power to defend his daughter, with nothing off limits in the desperate quest to keep Kata safe.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family. For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family. Together we found another way to survive. This pain is yours. It is part of you.
When my mother died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you. And you must not let it consume you.
Traditional Jedi funeral.
saved my life on Bracca. You let me walk my own path when I needed to. You taught me what it truly means to be a Jedi. Now you're gone. We will continue your legacy, Seer. We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared. I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for what comes next.
Guide her through the darkness.
Man, that was so good. Leaves things a little open-ended though as to what's gonna happen next. I was thinking they might want to wrap up the series here, but just because of, you know, EA losing their exclusivity contract to publish Star Wars games, we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know if we're gonna see a third game, but I hope we do. We'll see. But ultimately, it's kind of doomed. They might want to leave it here, leave it open-ended because of that, because of how things play out in the sequel trilogy. But yeah, a really fun game. It's really beautiful. The performance issues kind of did plague us throughout the entire time, but I would say it was mostly just performance, just frame rate. And some graphical glitches here and there, but I noticed that when they happened, if I went to the menu and went back, then most of those glitches fixed or corrected. But in terms of bugginess, I wouldn't say this game was very buggy. Played very well, I thought. And I enjoyed the open world aspect quite a bit. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of random stuff that like had unique bosses at the end. I like to watch out the credits on games that I like, at least for the first playthrough. I just reflect on the experience that I've had. Respawn did a really good job with this game. The first game as well, but this one, like, I compare it to the jump from the reboot for Doom, or the soft reboot, and then compared to like Doom Eternal or the new God of War to God of War Ragnarok. They took existing systems that worked well and they just built on them and they added new stuff, and it was so much bigger in scope than the previous one, and the story was bigger, I guess. This was interesting that the story kind of like played into the High Republic stuff that Disney is now making up and like writing, so I thought that part was intriguing at least, although I haven't really been following High Republic content. But it was cool. That was probably the best way that somebody could handle a story like that in the current era of Star Wars, where you've got this rich history, but you've also got this kind of shaky future that's being forged right now. But, they kind of respond, whoever wrote the story. Here we see the story by Aaron Contreras and Stig as Musine. They did a good job. The pacing for the story was a little less conventional, I would say, because that final confrontation with Bode was like, it was and it wasn't the apex or the climax to me. It didn't feel like it. You know, the fight with Daga and Gera was like, that was more so something that would be compared to a finale or a final boss, because you know you're entering his region, and you know first of all you're in the sky, so that's like an interesting component to it, and there's a literal war being waged around you and everything. So it was more climactic, that scene. Here I guess it was more emotional, and they did sell the death of Sayre kind of did affect Cal quite profoundly. They did show that pretty well, I thought. Yeah, his rampage was interesting. The moment where he kind of loses his control, I guess that could have been played up a little more, or we could have seen his darkness a little more, but I mean, we kind of did see it, I guess, or we felt it as we saw in that level. His rage was just continually refilling, and he was like so powerful. They did a good job with that, actually. I think I take it back. It was well done, because I remember the last wave of enemies was like 10 of those giant robots, and like normally there's so much. They take so much effort to defeat one, but once you're in your rage mode, I killed like all 10 of them really fast. So it was cool. But Bode's betrayal and all, that was so telegraphed. I didn't know exactly how it would go. I didn't realize he would kill Cordova, and I didn't realize Beta would get involved, and I didn't realize that, you know, well, I guess we wouldn't have known that he was under Imperial control / protection, and he was using this situation. He had his own plans going against the Empire and against Cal at the same time. So it was kind of a smart plan, but yeah, no, it was a good story, because the thing that was his undoing really was that I guess he didn't realize that there was a deep connection with Santari Khri and Dagan Gera, and so Santari actually left a second passageway just for him. So yeah, playing this game kind of makes me interested in some of the High Republic stuff. I'm curious if Santari Khri is like a reoccurring character in that series. I guess she wouldn't be. Maybe they'd be like a spin-off book, because I believe the content that we're seeing for High Republic starts with the Nihil invasion. Yeah, I kind of want to look it up more now. The music was really well done. They had a lot of their own music, but then there was pivotal moments where you could hear those motifs from John Williams kind of coming in. Very good. And the customization was, you know, amazing. Just like, they took it up a notch from the previous game. That's all I could ask for. A lot of sequels, you know, there's a risk there. They can fail because they don't iterate enough, or they iterate too much and they stray from what made the original game so good. But here, I think they struck a nice balance of adding new things and expanding on existing things, but not in such a way as to overstay their welcome or alienate the people that are like the original game. It would have been nice for like the Force tiers it would have been nice to have some sort of explanation for why that's happening and have that result in some sort of something manifest in some way. I don't know if that's actually linked to the array alignment. I kind of got to look it up after this to see, because I distinctly remember at the beginning of the game, or I checked back multiple times, you guys saw if you watched the whole series, but I went back to that array multiple times, and originally we couldn't align anything, and then after a certain point we aligned one, then we aligned another, and only after we were ready to actually go and do the arrays were we able to align all three. But all throughout that time I had been completing tears and I had been doing all sorts of other stuff, so I don't know what actually contributed to us being able to do that. I don't know if it was something that you have to wait until the end, or if story points are what allow you to progress it. But if that's the case, why would they make it so that you could optionally go and progress maybe 2 levels of the alignment? But it's like out of the way, so you don't have to do that. It's got to be like I'm curious as to whether it's like if you didn't touch the alignment area at all and you didn't do all this other stuff, if you went there at that ending part, that you would have been blocked, and then you'd have to find out what you have to do to align the arrays. We'll see. I'll look it up after, I guess. I think I spent maybe 60 hours playing this game. Something like that. My friend had told me, he said the estimated completionist timeline was like 51 hours, roughly. He said if you were like just doing the story, it would be like 20 hours. But I do play games a little slower when I'm enjoying them, because I do like to take in the views, I like to be immersed, I like talking to all the NPCs, getting to the little stories. That's part of the fun for me. That's part of why I play video games, you know, like to experience things that I don't experience in normal life. See these planets, fight these random creatures. Playing this game has kind of got me in a mood for Star Wars games again, and I'm kind of thinking the next Star Wars game I'll play is Knights of the Old Republic. That's one of my favorite games. It's up there with Battlefront. Funny enough, Star Wars Battlefront, the original one by Pandemic Studios, I think they're called. Every New Year's, my younger sister and I, we would play that after our New Year's celebration, so it's a tradition. And every time I play it, I get back into it, and then I end up going through the whole, there isn't like a proper single player per se, but there is like a campaign that you can play where you, they show you clips of the movies, and then you just play the wars or the battles related to those clips. So I would go through the whole series. But we'll see. I think I definitely want to play Knights of the Old Republic, and then I want to do Knights of the Old Republic 2. Played those games on the original Xbox, but I have them on Steam, and the special thing about the second one is that there was a planet that was not finished because of rushed development, and there's a project on Steam that, or not Steam, but you know, some other people worked on to make that content available again, and I actually believe that my local, like I already modified my game files locally so that I have access to that new content, but I just never played it for some reason. I think I got busy with other stuff. I think it's been busy for me. Life's busy. But yeah, I want to do those 2 games, and then I also want to play the Old Republic. That's a free-to-play game. I never played it, and I've always been interested in it because they have some of the best, like, promotional cutscenes, like, ever, I think. You should look them up if you've never seen them. They're so good, and the music is just amazing. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of games I have to play. I have a long list. I'm still playing through Mega Man. I'm trying to complete Mega Man though, so that's gonna take some time. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna. Like, I'm recording these things as I play them, but I don't know in what order I'm going to kind of post them here. I'm gonna try and time it so that I have a steady stream of content on the channel. But I guess if you have any requests, games that you'd like me to play, feel free to comment them. There's a game I had been playing called Sable that was pretty interesting. It's like one of those games where you can't actually lose. It doesn't have a fail state, so you kind of just run around having fun, exploring, that sort of thing, collecting stuff. I think somebody likened it to like Breath of the Wild without combat. So there's a game, yeah, I might want to replay that because I don't think I finished it. I think I got busy with other stuff, and I was gonna go back and continue, but I figure if I'm doing this channel, I might as well just start over and record it all because it's been a while, so I wouldn't mind playing through it again. It had a really unique art style. There's also another one called Abzu, I think. It's about like the ocean. That's pretty much all I know. It's another one of those games that you can't really lose at, so it's more so about, you know, being immersed and the visuals and that sort of thing. And yeah, I'm interested in playing that one. I think that's an indie game, so it wouldn't take too long to finish, I think it's relatively short. So that might be the next thing I do. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I did find this game was not very difficult though. The spawn of the Ogdobug though, it was an amazing boss fight. That was the one that kind of challenged me the most, but it could be that because that one challenged me so much, then everything else was by comparison not difficult. I mean, the final boss there, Bode, I beat him in the first try really, and I didn't struggle. Although you could argue that maybe you're not intended to have maxed out all your stims by that point. But honestly, if you're gonna make it available to me, I'm gonna find it. So that's kind of just how I play. But maybe I should have played on the hardest difficulty. I guess we still have some stuff to do though. We still have to finish the bounty hunting stuff, and I saw there was at least one thing to collect on Boba Fett is in this game? Wait a minute, I didn't see Boba Fett. I just saw Tamora Morrison's name. I think I might have gotten spoiled there. I think we might be coming to the end of the credits. Approaching them at least. Yeah, if you guys have been watching these series, feel free to comment what you liked about it, what you didn't like. Did I talk too much? Did I talk too little? I'm new to this whole thing, so it's all a learning process. It's all an experiment. Trying this, trying that. The Mega Man series, I'm not putting any voice on it because I'm actually streaming that for my friends while I play it, so they like to watch it. But I feel like that is a series that would have made sense for me to voice over. But then I play Risk of Rain sometimes. That's the one where I also only exclusively play that with friends, so I wouldn't be able to talk, but I also feel like that one there isn't really much value in talking too much. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more videos on this game because I do want to complete all the achievements. I think I'm missing like 5 or 6, and I think like 5 or 4 of them are skill based. Like there's a particular task you have to do and it has to use the other stances that I wasn't using in this game. I should have experimented with the stances more. I mean, I did try them out as I got them, but I don't know, like something about the double blade. It's just so good, so fun, so satisfying. Because as I mentioned before, Darth Maul is like one of my favorite Star Wars characters. He's so cool. I watched Star Wars Episode 1 when I was a kid in the theaters, and it was actually the first movie I remember going in theaters and watching. I don't know if it was the first, but it's the first one that I actually remember. And I remember that moment where Darth Maul shows off his second blade, and it was just, you know, it's a moment that stuck with me for the entirety of my life, I think. And so the double-bladed lightsaber always has a special place in my heart. Got some Japanese testing partners, translations. I hope that Respawn is able to sort out the performance issues. Later on, closer to the end of my playthrough, I did switch to high settings instead of epic, but I was still surprised to see that the performance was not what it could have been, or not as stable as I would expect. I'm running pretty strong hardware on my computer, so I don't know. I don't think it's my computer. Granted, I still have a 30 series card, but I'm running a 3080 Ti and then an i7 11th gen, so I wouldn't have expected it to struggle in this game. But I have been finding, like, I play Modern Warfare Warzone, and that one does give me some issues, and I think it's the game sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it'll just randomly crash, and I don't think it's me. I was curious to try out the ray tracing, but I don't know if the 30 series, it's like it is usable, whereas the 20 series cards for NVIDIA, they were in theory usable, or like in theory possible, but not usable. But I wouldn't say the 30 series. Well, no, I can't say that, because I did play, what was the other game? Metro. The last Metro game, what was it? Metro Exodus, I think. That one had ray tracing, and it actually runs very well. But what I've read online is that game is very well implemented and well optimized. So it could just be that I don't know what the development process was for this game, for Respawn. I imagine there's a lot of pressure, especially to release in 2023, because I think this is the year that EA's contract expires. So I think they had to get it out before. I could be making that up though. I don't actually know. I don't. There's Boba Fett again. This is spoiling some stuff for us. Yeah, I forgot we fought the Ninth Sister again. That was cool though, to show how far Cal has come. That she's the intro boss, she's the tutorial boss. And he really did come quite far. Yeah, his power level now, I don't know if it's, you know, it doesn't come close to Vader or Anakin or anything, but I mean, it's definitely up there, I guess, or definitely, he's a definitely competent Jedi, especially because Dagan Gera was, in lore at least, a very strong Jedi. and we were able to defeat him, so that is cool. Same thing for Bode. Like, I don't know the Bode is necessarily Dagon Gera like level, but he was trained, he was a Jedi, I think. I think he was past the Padawan point, and so he was a Jedi Knight, and he was skilled. He was a specialized Jedi Knight, and still Cal was able to defeat him, so Cal definitely grew strong in the Force. But I guess once Seer reconnected with the Force, then she was able to train him a little more. I think so. I kind of wish there was a little more explanation for why Cal learned the skills that he did when he did. You know, it just seems like he had a flashback which was always in his knowledge, and then he suddenly realized he could do something that he could have potentially could have done before. So, but that's a nitpick. That's yeah, the first game handled it much better, but I mean it was right there for them. It was easy because he had cut off his connection to the Force, and so every time he had a flashback with his master, it was because he was, first of all, having a problem that he needed to solve, and second of all, it was like reminding him of his master, and he's reliving a past that he kind of tried to suppress. As he learned it and as he reflected on it, it was reconnecting him to the Force. I did appreciate that this game starts where the previous game ended in terms of your skills and abilities, for the most part. I think in the skill tree of the first game, there's a combo that you can unlock, and so in this game we also have to unlock the combo again, but that one I'm willing to say it's fine. But the thing that I found was pretty cool was that you have your double jump, you have your what else did you learn? You have your slow, you know, you have your pull, you have your push, right from the get-go. Granted, those were pretty basic things, but still, it must have taken some planning and some work to find out how to iterate on the skills that Cal has access to, while also keeping him in line with the power scales, because he's not Dagon Gera level, I guess, in terms of his knowledge of the Force, and he's not the chosen one, so he can't be this innate ability. He can't have these innate abilities. And the romance with him and what's her name now? The Night Sister, Marin. Like it was there, it was good, but it didn't seem like it was like a main focus for them, you know. Like I think we saw her side, her conflict in the sense that she had to go away and kind of find herself, and she was ready now to move forward with him, and she was kind of putting out those signals. But Cal was a lot more reserved. I would have liked to see a little more of the struggle. Granted, when we talked to the NPCs, they did note on how Cal was a little brighter when she was around, so the game still accounted for it. This game still showed it. Yeah, I don't know if I really have too much to complain about this game, aside from the performance. And I guess the boss difficulty. The Ogdabogdo, the spawn of the Ogdabogdo was difficult. The what do you call it? The Rancor, the first and second Rancor we encounter, or the first and third Rancor, I guess, that we encountered was difficult. The second one, the one that was in the Crystal Cave on the mountain, that one, for some reason, that was so easy. I don't know why it was different. But it was different. It looked a little different, so maybe it was weaker because it was in the cave, and maybe it was a little smaller. I'm not sure. But yeah, the Rancor in the mine was challenging, and the Rancor, the pair of Rancors, that was really challenging. Still not as difficult as the dual Ogdabogdos, That was a challenge for the age. That was like a super memorable fight for me. I think I might have. I don't know. No, there's just a decent variety of planets and stuff. I'm happy with that. Because realistically, you don't need to go to a whole different planet to show different sceneries and stuff. I mean, the forest array region, I really like the forest there. That looked really pretty to me. I love the Crystal Cave. I also like the Crystal Planet with the ISB base. That was cool. But even on Kobo, I love that, you know, you can climb the mountain and it's like, it had a different vibe altogether. I love that stuff. I would have liked to see like a more water themed stage or something, but that's more so my preference. I just really like the water, like the ocean, that sort of stuff. There's a video game series I play with my friends called Monster Hunter, and there was one of the games, I think Try, the third game, the third main game in the series, had water combat, and apparently everyone hated it, but I quite liked it. I thought it was challenging, I thought it was really pretty. But, I was definitely in the minority. I don't know who these guys are. Kaylin Ellis as Mr. Mockwell in Revisits Waters and Era. So now we're looking at the music. Curious to see if I go back now, if when I go to the meditation area, if I'm still gonna see red. Because Cal, maybe that's like the next chapter for Cal, kind of dealing with that darkness now that he's got it. It'd be cool if he gets like a purple lightsaber now. Original Star Wars music, John. Walt Disney Company, Lucasfilm Games. Lucasfilm Games is the original name of LucasArts, so the fact that they reinstituted that was really exciting for a lot of people. I'm hopeful. But we'll see. I have been hearing about some projects getting cancelled, so I'm loving that, but we'll see. This is a new era for Star Wars video games, I think, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it can be another golden era. These are pretty long credits. I think it's been like over 10 minutes now. But I think we're approaching the end. I said that already though. I mean, we're looking at the people in LucasArts, or Lucasfilm now, so. The top guys. Guys and gals. Franchise assets. I have no idea what that means. Online team. Skywalker Sound. I never heard of them. but I suppose they are the company in charge of, or the studio for sound design. Maybe they're the ones that curate kind of those Star Wars sound bites. That would be cool. Because there were sounds that I heard that I've heard in other games and I've heard in the movies and stuff before. Just random stuff you guys wouldn't even think to note. Stuff like doors opening. There's very distinct sound swoop bikes from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I feel like I heard that in this game. But yeah, just a bunch of sound bites. Disney Parks? Why are we talking about the parks experience products? Why are we giving credits for everyone in the company? Walt Disney Games. I swear the first game didn't have this many credits. The first game, for those who don't know, EA expected that to fail, and they were actually planning for it to fail, but it ended up going on to sell quite a lot of, or like making a lot of sales. So. Kind of disprove them. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. This gotta be the end. You have to end with George Lucas. Okay, now just some disclaimers and copyright information. Facebook for use of J. Malak. Malak, I think, it's a programming term. At least in C, it is. Stands for memory allocation. I don't know if maybe they're talking about the technology we're using. Yeah, OpenSSL. So this is just giving credits to the various software that was used, I think. I'm a programmer by trade, so some of these terms are familiar. Yeah, there's a lot of like software technology that is open source with the condition that you must give credit to the creators, so this might be that. They used Apache, they used Amazon AWS SDK. Fake it is something they used. AMD AGS SDK. Yeah, a lot of stuff being used here. I wonder how long this game took to be made. Okay, now we're reaching the real end. This is where we're showing the engine that was made, or that it was made with. Unreal Engine. I wonder if it's using Unreal Engine 5 or 4. 5 is the big one that everyone's talking about now because you can get really high fidelity maps. I think they use images as a base and then convert it, something like that. Now we're looking at a blank page. Okay. A place you could call home.
Well, Not exactly what we expected. But this place is our home now.
Yeah, Grease. Yeah, I guess it is. Still got a lot of work ahead of us.
It will take time to contact the hidden path.
And find the anchorites.
And build a saloon. I mean, the place is creepy, but it does have franchise potential.
This belongs with you.
It belongs with all of us. What do you think, kid? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh, that's great. Come on, I'll bet you're hungry. I'll make you something to eat. Did you ever have a scaz stick?
Journey complete. You have reached the end of your journey. However, the galaxy can be freely explored, and there may yet be secrets left to discover. New Journey Plus. New Journey Plus is now available from the main menu. All stances and cosmetics from previous games will be unlocked, along with some new perks and lightsaber colors. Any skill points will also carry over to your new game. New Journey and free perks. Purity grants a massive increase in weapon damage for both friends and foes. Warrior replaces standard enemies with new, more difficult combat encounters. And Trendsetter randomizes your cosmetics on death. Ooh, this sounds fun. Maybe I'll do a New Game Plus playthrough at some point. I guess let me know if you guys are interested in that. Man, Bode brought us down to one stim. Almost had to try. Did we get those new ones yet? No, we get we get that when we do New Game Plus. That'd be cool. Be really cool. So let me see. First of all, what do we got here? I think we're missing two collectibles. So let me just run and get those. And I think that'll be it. Then we'll just have to do the bounty hunting stuff. And the game will have been pretty much 100% completed, I think. I could be wrong. I might do a video as well where I just read through the lore. All the lore that I've collected, just in case I missed anything. Well, that's great. Still forgot about that. It might also be a nice recap of everything that's happened. Granted, I guess you don't really need a recap. I love the way this looks though. So pretty.
Show me your light, I've waited all night. Ghost star, won't you sing with me? Show me your light, I've waited all night. No, Tyler, won't you sing with me?
Broken Man. Bode sings the lullaby Ghost Star, but dedicates a revised final line to his wife, Tayala. It didn't say I was missing this though. You know, that's what's got me confused. Are there like secret things I didn't see? Because I thought I'd get an achievement for finding all of the force things, force echoes. It would be funny if Kara is like just now, you know, on our ship. I guess she is. So let me see this. Look right here. It just says explorer. Oh, okay.
Ghost star, wonder where you are. Ghost star, are you very far? All night long, I will sing your song. If you watch over me, ghost star, hiding in the night. All your friends oh so bright. When the sky is clear, I can sense you near, looking down on me. Ghost star, silent in the sky. Now I start to wonder why. Show me your light, I've waited all night. Ghost star, won't you sing with me?
Lullaby. A recording of Bode Akuna singing a lullaby to his daughter. God. That's nice. Sounded really nice.
Our decision is final.
Master Ancesis, please. He has the will to fight.
And I admire it. But it is not only his life we would risk. The ships are leaving. There is no time. I suggest you both join us.
Last plea. Faced with the imminent abandonment of the planet they toiled to reach, Dagon Gera and Centauri Kree make a final, impassioned plea to the Jedi Council.
Let's check it out.
Jedi Order Edict. A Jedi Edict, I don't know that word, on the foundation of the Temple of Tanalor. The Jedi stand ever ready, watching over the galaxy. I don't see it. Unless it's up there. Is that what they're talking about? Very odd. Oh, that's not someplace I can go. At least I did fall. Interesting. Oh, it looks like that is ground underneath. I just have no way to get to it. Alright, we'll leave this alone. Okay, so we'll fast travel to Haven's Edge. And we'll chat one last time with everyone, and then we'll call it a day for this episode. This part, whatever you want to call it, this video. Also, I can't believe we gave the compass to a child. She's got nothing to say to me. She's my daughter now, I guess. I predicted that. Called it.
Ready when you are. I just hope that compass still works.
Time to see if that compass is still working.
Why wouldn't it be?
With my luck.
It is a mechanical object. You have no control over it.
Fair enough.
Where should we take her first?
Mirren, like, just straight up became a mom. Cal's definitely not thinking of her as much as she is of him, of her. Alright, so we're gonna save here, and we're gonna call that a day. Whoop, if I could save. Can I not save? Okay. But yeah, this was fun. In the next part, I'll probably finish up the bounty hunting stuff, and that'll probably be it. Yeah, and then I might take a break. And maybe I'll do a New Game Plus at some point, but wouldn't be soon. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next part, potentially, or if not, in the next series, whatever game I play. Bye.